Welcome back to the RTF podcast where we refresh your feed so you don't have to. My name is Matt, his name is Matt, and you're watching episode 67. Matt, we are back for another week here.
We are back in the stew. Stew coming at you live from the stew. Matt cooking the stew in the stew.
Remember when I used to make beats?
Yeah, I remember.
Wow, what a throwback.
What a time.
I used to, and my beat name, my producer name was Stew in the Stew.
I know, it was indeed.
Yep.
Doesn't exist anymore on TikTok, everybody. Don't bother to look for that.
I had it on TikTok.
You did. Stew in the stew, yeah.
Did I make like edits and shit?
I don't remember what it was, but
I used to love making beats, and I don't know, like I just switched up really quick. That was like what's it called when what's that, like a phase?
You got hyper fixated on making beats for like 3 weeks, and then you're like,
no, it was solid. It was like a month almost.
Wow, 3 weeks to a month. Okay, perfect.
No, okay, yeah, it was like a month and a half.
Plus
like
or minus 7 days.
I mean, okay.
Hey, so Matt,
yes.
Fuck roll up the rim, let me tell you.
Why roll up the rim? What happened?
Do you know what's on, right?
It's happening right now?
It's happening right now. Let me fucking tell you, I have won nothing. Yeah. Remember back in the day?
You used to win a donut, you used to win a cup.
Back in the day, you used to roll up. For those, all of our American viewers, because there's so many of them, obviously. And
you know what, Matt? Surprisingly more than you think.
Okay?
Yeah.
2?
5.
Whoa! Shout out! Anyway, so for all the Americans that live south of New York City, basically, because they have one in the anyway.
Okay.
There used to be this promotion called Roll Up the Rim, where you used to grab your cup and used to drink the coffee. You used to fucking get rid of the brown Tim Hortons lid.
What are they now?
Oh, they're white, and they have the stuppe fucking the like iced coffee
the old
type.
Brown ones used to have like the big
mouth. Oh, fantastic. Anyway. You roll up the rim this way where the big arrow is, and then it hits you with a police play again most of the time. But you're like, you know what, the coffee was satisfactory, we're fine, we're chilling, fucking cup in the garbage, recycling. And then now they're like, you gotta scan your Tim's card, and I'm like, okay, fucking now it's on. It's digital.
It's gone to shit.
It's digital.
It's gone to shit.
It just hits me with, you're not a winner.
That's so rude.
Or not your cup or some shit. And I'm sitting here and I'm like,
It's like a fortune cookie. It's the world's worst fortune cookie. You're not a winner. Okay.
Winner. Genyo.
Oh my god. I didn't know that they had that.
Yeah, so fucking...
It's gone to shit if they do it with the cards.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
It used to be good when they... when you used to carry around like 5 or 6 bitten off dude, tops, right? They would just be like
they used to sit in your car in like your cup holder, and they used to be like just rip pieces. I got like 10 of them. Here's a donut, here's a coffee. The best is when you have when a group of people is like 6 or 7 people, and they're like, oh, I'm going to Tim's, whatever. Everybody whips one of them out, and then you go to the cash register, you're just like, boff. And they're like, what the fuck?
And everything's free.
Yeah.
That's the good old days.
Yeah.
Well, most people.
Just a little throwback there.
That's a meme though. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about what did I say right before we started? I'll get back to it. I want to talk about a little video we saw recently.
Yeah.
So when obviously celebrities are, when they're spotted in public and shit, it gets a little out of hand and
it gets very out of hand, very fast.
Yeah, I can't even imagine myself. Well, because I'm not a celebrity, obviously, but
shout out to all 95 of our subscribers. Just letting you know.
215 actually. We'll keep that's actually a big milestone for us.
Is it 215?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we're moving up.
Thank God I know my own numbers for this, right? Fucking.
No, we're chilling. But yeah, I can't imagine having people harass to the point where it's you're harassing me. What I'm referring to is the video of Lionel Messi leaving a restaurant for dinner in Buenos Aires and just getting. It looked like.
It was a flash mob.
Yeah.
It was a flash mob.
It was more than a flash mob.
It was literally a mosh pit at a concert.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was probably even more. It was worse than Rolling Loud because people were aggressively trying to get to the front. Rolling Loud's pushing and shoving and shit. These people were clawing to get to the front to just see them because he's their god essentially.
So Drake, that guy from down the street,
Degrassi.
Yeah. He like has this entourage, and like they're menaces in Toronto when they're driving through the city. They're like cutting cars off and like whatever. I get it. Like when you're a big name like that and whatever, or even in this case scenario, if you look at the clip, like he'll post it on the screen there. There's people fucking everywhere. Like, do you agree with the entourage or like? I
agree with the entourage, but also like, I get if there's maybe sentimental attachment to the restaurant, like the actual venue or something, but if I'm as rich as Messi, like Messi's like rich, like there's obviously people like businessmen that are like so rich, but like I'm talking about like the most famous recognizable people that are rich, like super rich. He's like top of the top, right? And it's like, why not just like get like a private chef that works there or some shit?
Not even like dude,
just come to your house,
like private rooms. Like
like a private room, like you know what I mean,
something.
Like just set something up. Be like, listen, I get if you know it's obviously
come in
a risk
after hours.
Yeah, like it's obviously a risk. You can't just go sit at any table, right?
Yeah, like
I don't know, but it looked crazy. There's people clawing. There's so many memes of people like clawing and like guys like literally in the window like this.
Yeah, it was wild.
Like that, like peeping in the window.
I mean, look, sitting at a restaurant's one thing. Like you're sitting at the restaurant. People normally won't. People will, but you can have the staff kind of like, around and alert to be like, go sit back at your table. Like, fuck off, he's eating.
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
Of thing.
But like,
go out the back door. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you walking out the front door?
I guess everybody just knew he was there, and there was no way around it because there was like they like swarm in the restaurant. It was like a beehive. But yeah, it's like okay, he's Messi. He's not Jesus. He's not like Michael Jackson, but he's
only
like
one of the greatest footballers
in Buenos Aires. He's like that.
He's basically Jesus.
Yeah, he's Jesus, right? Yeah. But like, if you said that happened in like New York, I don't know if I'd believe you.
Like they need a statue, like in Brazil, of like of Jesus, like whatever. They need one of him.
Messi.
Yeah,
just like they probably have one for sure.
Probably somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. After this World Cup,
guarantee that exists. Another viral video for you, a little sports one there. You saw the video of the girl swinging the golf club in like the simulator room.
What's her name?
I think Sarah or some shit.
I think it's Sarah.
For those of you who didn't see this, it was like you keep your head down. She's like dialed in.
Put it up on the screen.
Focused.
Fuck, man.
There's a guy that's.
Does she hit him in the balls?
I think it was like his shin, but she was getting ready to swing this golf club or whatever. But he's standing in front of her, and he was already standing in front of her, so it's not like why are you walking? No, like he was there already, so it's not like, oh, I walked in front of her and I got hit. You deserve it if that's the case, or you walked in her space and whatever. He was standing there already, talking to what it looked like was there a couple, and he was talking to like her coach, maybe she was getting fit or something. She full power swings this club into his shins. And the reason I say I think they're a couple or something is because he drops to the floor screaming and then just goes,
"It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay."
But I think the shaft of the club hit him, not the actual part of the.
Even still, dude.
The face.
Even still.
I know, but like it's probably not as bad as if the face were to hit you. Like if the face hit you of the club, like you'd be done. You'd be comatose.
I want you to.
Your leg will chop off.
Bro. I want you to. When you're walking. You're walking on your phone, you're not paying attention, and your shin bumps into the coffee table.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine that times 1,500. Like, that's what that feels like for sure. Like, the shaft of a club, and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. She gave a full swing. Like, she's fried. She has to be fried. There's no way she does that in a regular mind. She has to be off the pen. For sure.
Watch where you're swinging a golf club, everyone.
I know. I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you watch a lot of it. It's going to be, when this comes out, it'll be just almost finished. Not to keep too much on sports because we talk about TV and film here and entertainment here.
Yep, we do. We do indeed.
But March Madness.
Yes.
Okay. You're familiar with it, obviously. You don't keep up with it.
I don't keep up with it. I just don't care for it. But
you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
So I want to say a little something about March Madness. I'm convinced that March Madness is almost the most entertaining sporting event in obviously the calendar year, like 1,000%. The only thing that would be more interesting is a World Cup final or the Super Bowl or anything along those lines. But the reason I almost think that the tournament is like hard to believe.
Are you saying it's madness?
It's literally madness because games come so close to the like 3 points.
Yeah.
And it's like a game-winning buzzer beater, a free throw that wins the game, like the most outlandish shit,
most insane things you're ever gonna see.
Bro, and then you wonder why it's like, why do Americans cherish college baseball and college football so much? Because it's just so intense. It's almost like the other team doesn't score too much because they want to make it interesting at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the better team says, yeah, you know what? They're 16 seeds lower than us, but we'll make it interesting at the end and win by fucking 1.5 points. Like it's just outrageous. And by the time this airs, there'll be the Final Four and then the last thing. But it's crazy, bro. It's not like any other sporting event. Not like the Masters, not like anything. It's nothing that interesting.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's I definitely should tune in. I like sports.
Bro,
like it's not
crazy. Like it's not even something that like, okay, you have to be a basketball fan to understand. It's like the whole stadium, every college stadium is just going sicko mode the whole time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But honestly, it's entertaining, so I allow it. Oh, one thing I want to talk about because it's related, obviously. But so the odds of picking it's a bracket, March Madness. The odds of picking a perfect bracket. I don't know if you saw this stat.
No, I didn't see it.
It's 1 and over 8 quintillion.
You have a higher chance of winning the lottery, crashing on an airplane.
That shit's way higher, way higher odds. I'll give you something that's comparable. This is what I saw in a video as well. Your odds are the same, or relatively similar to those odds of one person picking up 1 grain of sand on the earth, and then another person getting dropped on the earth at a random destination, random point, and picking up that same grain of sand.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the same grain of sand.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
What that means? The odds are literally like,
it's impossible.
At that point, it's impossible.
Not zero chance, but it's impossible.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
I think there's a 0 chance about not a lot of things. Like there's very things that have like a 0%
like
chance.
An impossible, like it's
like impossible. Like
it's just
besides
not,
like fucking laws of physics and shit and all that, whatever. But like things that have odds are very rare. That's like impossible, like solidified. But this is fucking right there. There's no other
can't get
closer.
you can't get closer than
That's
that.
fucking ridiculous. It keeps adding to the thing. Keeping on that, there's a lot of athletes and a lot of celebrities that I wanted to talk about are just wearing these. Okay, they're called big red boots.
I've seen them.
You've seen them.
I've seen them.
Okay.
Yep.
By Mischief is the company. Or Mischief is the brand.
But you slap a couple buckles on them, and they look like Sonic's shoes.
They do, right?
Like they
do.
It's like video game-esque. Like,
yeah, video game-esque.
What's his name? Hasbulla was wearing them at one point. Like,
probably.
He literally looked like a fucking.
He probably cannot wear them.
Hilarious.
There's no way he can.
Hilarious.
They'd be higher than him, bro. That's not chirp. That's like fucking facts.
Yeah,
they're so tall. They're literally like. First thing that pops into my mind whenever I see those is Popeye, number one.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it feels like he would wear those. Like feels like he would wear those. They retail for $350, and they like take this in. They retail for $350, and they're selling right now. The last one sold on StockX is $750.
That's fucking wild.
That's crazy.
That's
bro.
wild. And they're probably rubber boots. Like they're probably just rubber.
They're just rubber or silicone, whatever the fuck.
They're made.
They
out
literally
of,
just mold them, and that's it. That's it. $750.
Who scamming people? Like
they look drippy.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They do not.
There's a fine line between like, okay, this might be streetwear or drip or like designer or whatever, but like those are pushing it for me.
A lot of it.
Fashion.
A few weeks ago, did you see that it was like a fashion show and there was like the dresses on the models and like all the different orientations? So they were wearing dresses like upside down, and it was like a stiff dress.
Oh
so
yeah. It's like it stays
about.
upside down.
So
it
stayed upside down. Yeah.
It was like a cone.
It was like a whole, or like there was one like she was wearing it diagonally. It was like, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
yeah, like
this isn't fat. Like,
this isn't fat.
Fashion.
Oh.
No, fashion. This isn't fashion at this point.
I don't know. It's weird. It's like art, right? Because now fashion is considered, well, it's always been considered like a form of art, and everyone's just taking all these weird twists and turns and fucking, well, didn't start with, but like the first place I noticed was like Yeezy and like other shit, and it was like all these like weird designs and all this weird shit, But like when you see that in public, it's kind of like, oh my god, like what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes
I mean?
it's just like, what the fuck's going on?
Like, and it's not part of like me being ignorant to the like new fashion, whatever. It's kind of just like most shit's like not comfortable, blocking your vision. You got this fucking giant thing on the side of your head, like,
or I don't know.
There's a ton of shit like that. It's weird, and there's like. But the biggest thing is celebrities back that shit up, and it goes dummy viral.
Yep, I mean they probably have like contracts and making money, and that's probably what it is. But
no, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what? I'm trying like if I were to come up with this like a fashion brand or fashion design, I would think mostly of utility. Definitely utility comes first for me.
You ever see that? You see like the heavy tech wear? No, it's like For example, like a lot of things are being adapted like really small now. Like for example, like the big tech wear, like removable pockets, wear the jacket like a backpack.
Oh yes.
Yes,
I've seen it. And there's
it's
like one
basically
vest
like,
that have like all these pockets and shit.
Yeah, it's basically like video game style clothing where everything just fits in it, and you're like, oh, like one of those, and now I'm out of this poncho. It's like,
fuck. That's next level.
But it's also like $900.
Yeah, everything's
like the
expensive.
outfit is like $900.
Yeah,
and you're like, why
ridiculous.
The fuck? Like
ridiculous. It's like designer shit. It goes crazy.
The clothing brands, I will say, I'm just getting. I don't know what's going on. I keep getting recommended clothing on Instagram. Like for example, it's like, you ever see the merino wool? Merino wool.
No.
Clothing.
No,
dude, it's like fucking $350 USD for a t-shirt. And it's like, okay, I get it. Like merino wool is like, it's breathable and it gets rid of like the odors and stuff.
Bro,
and, like, whatever.
Can I tell you something? When people advertise shirts that have like all these benefits, it goes in one year and comes out the other year because I don't give a fuck about the benefits. I don't give a single fuck. How every shirt, unless it's a completely different material, like if you present me a cotton shirt that has this type of technology, all this shit, like. To me, all shirts are the same. Like I have active shirts, cotton shirts. I don't know any other material in between.
No
polyester. It's like dress shirt, fucking cotton shirt, and athletic shirt. Yep. That's it. Those are the only three that I know. That's it. Period.
There's a lot of shirts where it's like, oh, you can wear this like multiple times and this. Has he never heard of fat people before? Not even fat people, just like,
oh my god, bro.
I'm big, dude. I sweat. Like,
please tell me you get the ads on Instagram that are like, oh, because I'm a husky male and I use this big shirt and it's blessed. Dude, and there's like the one guys that are like, that shirt looks shit on you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's like, no, I'm so fat. And he's like sitting there with his gut out. And he's like, I'm so fat. And he's like, you're not fat. It's the shirt you're wearing. And then he like changes shirts.
And he lost 50 pounds. He lost 50 pounds after he changed his shirt.
I'm like, what?
What is going on?
I don't know.
I always get those. I don't know what. Well, I guess they know.
I mean, they definitely know. They're looking at.
If I'm looking up fucking pizza recipes, they're looking
at me through my camera. There's guys like, yeah, this guy's got to,
run it. Run it to the guys.
He eats too many sandwiches. Fucking.
And they're ripping us. One thing I did want to talk about as well. I did a research project on it actually recently, so I'm pretty well versed. Actually, what am I saying? I'm not well versed. ChatGPT is well versed. ChatGPT is so well versed, bro. I'm not well versed. Deepfakes. You know what this is? Because we talked about it last episode, but we didn't go into it.
Dude, deepfakes are fucking wild. Absolutely wild.
You know what, bro? That's the one part of AI that makes you question reality.
So,
like, it makes you question fucking reality.
There's a few different versions here that you might be familiar with. So, obviously, we're looking at the... is it related to ChatGPT? They're like voice... Right now, it's like all over. Like, the president's playing games with each other.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Biden,
hilarious,
Barack,
dude.
And thing. Those are really good.
They set up the fucking Minecraft server and go back and forth.
Oh my god, those are so good, bro. Like my whole liked feed is all of them. It's like, shut up, Sleepy Joe. You can't build a fucking thing for your life. It's so good. Joe. It's so good.
And it's just so accurate to like.
They're amazing.
It's fantastic.
All, that's number one. The voiceovers I think have been mastered.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible to get that right.
It's wild, dude. It's wild,
bro. the actual like face dubs, like when they take the face, like
the pictures are hilarious.
Pictures are good.
And then
too.
they put the headphones on them. No, I only see the ones with the pictures going.
Bro, I have to show you this video. I have to. There's no way we can continue without showing you this video.
I'll keep going though. While you pull that up, and then he's gonna slap it on the screen. There's other cups. There's another kind of deep fake that it's more professional. For example, spoilers, but if you haven't seen it at this point, you're lost. The last episode of Mandalorian season 2, they deep faked Mark Hamill's face onto
I think it is
a younger guy for Luke Skywalker when he appeared, and it looked really good. And then they did it.
Go ahead, sorry.
And then they did it again in the Book of Boba Fett because you saw Luke Skywalker again. So
yeah, they do it a lot for obviously like characters that don't exist anymore or whatever.
De-aging characters.
Yeah, de-aging as well.
Yeah.
And stunt doubles.
Stunt doubles, yeah.
Stunt doubles is another big one. So watch this video here. I'm gonna play it.
Maybe slap
this is a season. This is a scene from Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Who is that in that video? Who is that? Who are you looking at?
You can't ask me these questions, Matt. I'm awful with actors.
No,
names.
okay, but no, you have to know who that is, bro.
I mean, I know his face. I don't remember. I can't remember.
There's no way you don't know who that is.
I'm telling you when I'm. You got to cut this out of the video.
No, I'm keeping it.
You have to cut this out of the fucking podcast because I'm absolutely the worst.
He's a comedian.
I know. I fucking.
He has a whole show on him. His show was the last name. His show. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You knew it.
Oh, I know that guy. That guy's Samuel L. Jackson.
It's Seinfeld, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I know this scene. Yeah. I'm the worst with like fucking actors and stuff. I just don't remember.
But this is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I remember. I remember this. Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld is not in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right.
That's not Jerry Seinfeld. That's a random, like in real life. That's a random actor. Jerry Seinfeld is not even in the movie. And how fucking real does that look? He got bullet holes in him, bro.
Okay. Post embarrassment aside of me not fucking knowing who these people are because I'm a dumbass.
Jerry Seinfeld.
That's wild.
Bro,
that's absolutely wild.
Just scratching the surface. There's a great one that Mike Tyson is they dub him with Oprah Winfrey. Oh my God, such a good one. Such a good one. Honestly, it terrifies me a little. And I'm going to show you this as well because AI is definitely on the rise. AI is 100% on the rise.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you this post from 6Buzz. It's local.
I'm going to bring this up for you as well. And we can slap this on the screen. Oh, I got an ad. So you know what Luke Skywalker looks like. You remember Mark Hamill from the 70s, right? Or the 80s, right? So take a look here. You've seen this before, right?
I haven't watched Mandalorian Season 3.
This is not Season 3.
Oh, yes, I have seen this.
Yeah, you've seen this. But this is just
Jedi?
like a
I am.
lot of tears. A lot of tears, not me. A lot of tears were shed though.
Is he dead in real life? No.
No, he's not dead, but he's
just old.
I'll show you what he looks like. Yeah, I'll show you what he looks like
I've seen him
now.
in real life.
Yeah. Like this is absolutely
He
wild.
doesn't want to go with you. He wants
Like,
your permission.
Matt. Bro, that's crazy.
He
And
is
that's not
strong
even good.
before us.
I know that's like 90% good.
Yeah,
I
that's
take
like
that in.
not even good.
That's not even perfect.
It's wild.
And it looks
absolutely
wild. Like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Oh my God, I just saw this. So this post by 6Buzz, the title's like Manhattan courthouse was shut down due to a bomb threat and something about President Trump. The authorities determined a fake bomb threat closed down Manhattan, whatever. And Trump was rushing out. Bro, this is one of the posts.
Okay.
There's another one.
Okay.
And there's another one.
Is he falling?
Yeah.
Fuck's going? Okay, yeah.
They're supposed to be rushing out of the...
Yeah.
There's a bomb threat. They're rushing out the police officers or whatever, right? Those are all AI generated. Those are all AI generated.
Let me see.
And look at it. And I just wanted to show right now that Instagram actually warns you. It blocks it. And it says, this has been checked by independent fact checkers.
Yeah.
And it's approved as not real.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does the future have for us, bro?
You
what
can
does
see
the future have for
You
us?
start analyzing this picture, and you can kind of see it a little bit. And look at his hair, right, in this picture.
To your mom and my mom and parents and anyone else older than 30, that is Donald Trump leaving a building.
Well,
that's Donald Trump running out.
Take a look at this one. You can't. I can't tell here. I can't tell at all. This particular photo of him, whatever. Look at his hair.
Yeah,
the back of his head, right?
If you really nitpick the thing, but it is good, bro.
But if you take a look at this photo, I can't fucking tell. If you told me that was fake, I wouldn't believe you. I mean, you're telling me it's fake. I know. I actually partially don't believe you. It's wild. It's wild.
But think about it. Anyone over, I would say, like, okay, there's just people that I guess don't really have the eye for it as well. That can definitely that you can say are not going to be able to isolate that. But what does that mean? We're donezo, bro.
We're gonna get so many comments. But you guys are a bunch of idiots. How can you not tell? Blah blah blah. Whatever.
I know. I could tell. I could tell right away.
You guys don't have the fucking attention span. These people don't have the fucking attention span. No, wait. Hold on a minute.
Don't go after our viewers.
I mean, you guys. I mean, just in general, do not have the attention span to look at a photo for more than 6 seconds. There's zero chance you're gonna tell off the first look at it like this. Oh, this is a fake can of San Pellegrino. Zero chance that happens. You're going to do one of these. You're going to look at it. You're going to scroll by. And then you're going to be like, what the fuck? And then you're going to bring it up again and you're going to start looking for it.
Yeah. And
right?
See, this is where I disagree in a sense that it has to be something engaging because then you'll look into it. And that's when there's the problem is because this with a bomb threat in Manhattan and Trump, this is crazy shit, right? Yeah. So because it was so engaging, that's when I was like, oh shit, let me look into this more. And then I realized it was all AI.
Well, I think it was because it was Donald Trump. People just I think
anyone. If there was a bomb threat and there was pictures of if there was a picture of Syria or another place that was getting bombed and and it was pictures that are AI generated.
Let's make it even more. If it was random people running out of a McDonald's that had a bomb threat. Exactly the same.
Yeah, I would still look into it.
To be honest, most people won't. I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest. It's a McDonald's. It is what it is. The White House was it?
No, it was the courthouse in Manhattan.
Anyway, him being Donald Trump and where they were and whatever, it's
it definitely helps. Yeah. Definitely helps. But I think more than anyone, I think it really tarnishes celebrities. It's really gonna be bad for celebrities.
It can get really bad.
Especially CEOs and other shit, because if you can fake a voice, you can fake a phone call, you can fake a voicemail, you can fake a text, a voice note, and then it's what's real, right? What's real, and then it goes into the question of court cases. Mm-hmm. Was this AI generated? Was this a picture that the accused actually took or was there or witnessed or whatever, right?
There are experts in court. This has already gone to court a few times. There's been I don't remember specifically, but there's been cases where the authenticity of photographs, right,
is questioned for sure and analyzed.
Questioned, there's analyzed, and it's just people looking at the picture. It's just a printout of the picture, and they go, nope, yep, nope, and then they'll whatever, and then they'll start taking a look at the digital files and stuff. Then for videos, they're gonna bring up call logs, they're gonna bring up text messages because all that goes to your carrier. So if you make a phone call supposedly saying that you're going to, put a bomb in the White House, right, off a phone call, and then you can prove that you did not call, right, via your cell phone, via the call logs and stuff, right? Yeah, but it's going to be very...
It's going to get dicey, bro. It's going to get dicey.
And it's for people like us, too, because it's how many clips? There's 67 episodes, 68 episodes, and then every clip on the planet of you and I speaking.
Yeah.
That's it. You can put my voice into a thing and make me say whatever.
Anything. Yeah. Literally anything, especially podcasting. You can take anything we say and twist it, right? Last thing I wanted to talk about, coming around the corner. I have to just cut off that convo because I was really enjoying it, but there's a lot to dive into there. There's a lot of shit and there's a lot of potential future. And I want to see we're gonna set a little time not a time warp. What's it called? Time capsule.
Yep.
We're going to put that convo in a time capsule. We're going to revisit it in exactly 6 months to this date. What day is it today? Okay. I have it marked.
Slap it in your calendar.
Yeah. And we're going to 6 months to this day. We'll see what we're saying by then.
I just wanted to mention one quick thing.
Go ahead.
Just with the passing of a little actor.
Yeah.
Famous actor.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Lance Reddick. He, movies known for John Wick, for example. He's also a big gamer. Does a lot of voice acting in games and stuff, and liked playing games as well. Unfortunately, he's passed away at the age of 60.
Oh my god, super young.
Super young, from natural causes. He posted on his Instagram a day before. He was with his dogs. There were again
just dying to sleep at 60.
He was. I don't know. It literally just says natural causes. Wow. That's all it says. It literally like he was having a normal day. It seemed like, because he posted something on Instagram. He was with his dogs. Absolutely loved his dogs and whatever. And then he, he was actually playing Destiny, one of the games he voice acts for. Yes. He anyway, he's main protagonist in that game there. And he was playing online, and the next day, unfortunately, he passed away.
So that's terrible.
Yeah,
it's for
awful.
Destiny. Well, for both, obviously it's terrible, and I can take away, but that's terrible for Destiny.
There was a lot of games that he had a big part in.
Right.
In that one in particular, he was like literally one of the a lot of people with absolutely they're emotional and fantastic, like they were just celebrating his life and this and that, whatever. Like the cast of John Wick all gave like an emotional little speech there for him.
There's a new John Wick movie coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
John Wick 4.
Yeah.
That was great as well.
There was for example, the community of gamers banded together, where his character is his voiced character is in the main thing. They all you can see it online. They gathered around and held like a online thing for so people celebrated his life in their own ways, and it was just really nice to see.
That's dope. That's good.
Just all the things he was a part of. Yeah, all the things he was a part of, like. Everybody around him just had always you can see it, but it was a genuine, everyone had a nice thing to say about him. Everyone, is truly hurt with
well, the nice ones go first, bro. It's shit as it is, the nice ones always go first. What I did want to mention is how we always close the podcast off. Talking about The Last of Us. We talked about The Last of Us every episode for the last 50 episodes, it feels like. But we're going to make it short and sweet, 30 seconds. We're going to run through it. New season 2 is allegedly coming out
2025 or filming in 2025 or something.
Bro, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to wait for that long.
Did you play the second game?
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. I just don't have time to wait. You're not Game of Thrones. Tell Pedro Pascal to have another six shot of espresso, 6 shots of espresso on ice, and get the fuck on the set and start filming. Because I don't have 2 years to waste. I'm not going to remember a single thing about that show.
Oh, you'll remember.
No, I won't, because I'm going to have to watch it completely again right before it starts.
You know what?
That's a full 2 years from now.
I have some advice for you. Maybe this might be problematic, but who knows? It's fine.
Okay.
I want you to do something for me. I want you to forget that the second season is going to come out. And I want you to think, spoilers, and I want you to think that, our main characters went to live in the settlement with Tommy and his wife and their kid, and they lived happily ever after.
Oh, how can I do that?
Okay, I want you to take the thought of a second season and whip it from your brain and never look again. Okay?
Can't do it.
I want you to, please, for the love of God, just end the story in your mind there. Okay?
Why?
Just do it. I know what happens next.
I don't remember what the second game is about.
I know what happens next.
Yeah, I don't. Okay? I don't remember what the second game is about.
It was very controversial, and people hated it at first. Absolutely despised the game at first. Now that it's been out for a little bit, people wanted to oh, you know what? I like it. Both games are masterpiece. This whole fucking 180 flip. Do yourself a favor. Joel and Ellie lives happily ever after.
Yeah, because
in the
second game is definitely not about Joel and Ellie. It's definitely about Ellie before or some stupid shit.
It's a continuation of their story.
So it's about Ellie after or some shit.
It's a continuation of their story.
Yeah, and then Joel's dead.
Listen, I'm not going to fucking tell you a single thing.
Tell me, bro.
I'm not going to tell you a single thing.
I know everything.
I'm not going to tell you a single thing.
Okay, we're going to leave it off there for today, Matt. Thank you for coming again. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
That was episode 67.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you. If you like this episode, if you enjoy our clips, if you enjoy what we do here on Refreshing the Feed, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
It's definitely worth checking out the YouTube clip, as we post all videos, pictures, and things for you to interact with as well, so you don't have to go and find the images and stuff yourself.
Hell yeah. Hell to the no.
And leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell us what favorite media, Lance Reddick, you like the best.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that was it. If you're listening to this, thank you for listening. Check out the podcast on YouTube in full video. That's it from us. Matt, thank you again.
Thank you, Matt.
That was episode 67, and we refreshed your feed